push record yet. Okay, there. Now I push record.
Greetings. I am the Apprentice.
I think I have my finger over the mic again. What's up, YouTube? Yeah, it's Saturday here at the Fair and Forge Knife Workshop, and we got the Apprentice in here, and we're doing what we're doing. If you didn't notice, we're brothers, so we act like brothers. I wanted to show you this guy real quick because I was just putting it together, doing some fit up on it, so I can go back and do all the finish work on it because it's starting to look pretty cool. Let's get some better light somewhere around here. A little darker background. No. In front of the grinder. No. We'll just stand by the Apprentice. There we go. Yeah. So you're wondering what the funny hole is right there in the bolster? That's for the detent roll. The detent rolly thing. The whole back rolling detent to fit in there when you close it. Because we all know how I like that old back rolling detent. Can I get some focus on there, please? Use your back again. No? You're not gonna... God, I hate this camera. Bastard. This is, I'm pretty sure I've said it before. This is, silver, lightning strike carbon fiber. A new lightning strike carbon fiber that Composite Craft is doing. It's pretty sweet. A little glare for you. How about that? Get over here. No, still no focus. Screw you, you useless camera. But anyway, there it is, Ryan. I know you're watching. Coming along pretty good. It's nice. It's gonna be sick. Can I flick it? No, I can't. Yeah, I'm working on that, dude. We'll get that finished up for you. It feels good. I mean, it's not like a thin little handle thing. I mean, it's a 4-inch bladed knife, so I gave you some purchase on that bad boy. Still got to work out a pocket clip. I'm going to give you a Timascus pocket clip. So I'm working on how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to stand it off. Because, yeah, I just don't have thick enough stuff to do a milled one. But I'm working on it, so there's going to be little standoffs for it. It's going to be cool. You've seen other makers do it. I'll show you what I'm working on for the bob. We were talking the other night. And he already had a knife on order that I'd started and didn't like how it was going. And I was like, I'm gonna start it over, Bob. I don't like it. It's not what I want for you. And then we got to talking about what he likes. He's like, you know what? I like clip points, I like tantos, and I like recurves. And I was like, why don't we just put that all on the one blade? And he was like, you can do that? Like, come on, dream big, baby, dream big. It's only a pain in the ass for me to figure out how to grind it, but yeah, we can do that. So that's what that's going to be. That's Chad Nichols' Damascus right there with a CTS XHP core. So it'll actually be a decent cutting knife as well. Some more of that silver lightning strike in there. Little M390 pommel. Break shit with. Of course, it's going to be a flipper. It's going to be bearing assisted, hold back rolling D10, steel lock bar insert. You know, the whole deal. And then yeah. I might do something clever for the overextension preventer thing. Like maybe a piece of Timascus. This isn't heat colored yet. And that actually goes in, they're in pieces, so they're really hard to look at. But so I've been doing, working on a couple of these, 4 to be specific, for Dealer Don. We call them mini Densums, but they're really not. They're a completely different knife than the Densum. So when those are all finished up, I'm going to do a whole video of all the stuff I have for Don. Kind of crazy fixed blades. Some dashies. He asked me to make him some dashies. Yeah, that's great. I love the focus. That's really wonderful. That's S125V. You know, I just have that kind of stuff laying around. But yeah, that's what's going on here. There's the Apprentice doing very meaningful, good work. Still sad in finishing this blade.
Finishing heat treated LMAX is not fun.
No, definitely not the way that I heat treat it. Yeah, it's pretty wear resistant, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty resistant to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would have been cool if I would have had that as a belt finish, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been way cooler. Yeah. A little easier for everybody involved. Probably would have been done in a timely fashion as well.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so I've actually been working on this kitchen knife for, I don't know, 4 months? 5 months? It's been a long time.
It's been around.
It had a gnarly warp, and I've talked about it before. It had a gnarly warp from heat treat, so I had to straighten and then reheat treat the damn thing. And when you go through, you got to re-thermal process an entire piece like that. It means it has to be annealed, it has to be normalized again because you want to shrink the grain structure back down, right? And then you can attempt to re-austinize it, to reheat treat it and harden it. And yeah, and then I had it warp again, and then so I had to do it all over again. So I mean, it's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in the oven, and trying to, and hoping, praying to the gods of metal that Hephaestus, that would be in Greek mythology, praying to the metal gods that it doesn't warp again. And I finally got the damn thing straight.
Black Sabbath.
No, wrong metal, wrong metal. Jesus, why do I keep you around? But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I finally got the damn thing straight. And the guy who was getting that, he's been super patient, super cool. And I really appreciate that. Because it's frustrating. That's why we have the punching bag outside. It's frustrating sometimes when you spend a lot of time on something and it just continues to not come out right. But there's a certain stubbornness involved in it as well. You know, I could have just made a new one and gone for it, but no.
The inanimate object will not win.
No,
ever.
I will not ever. I refuse to be defeated by the inanimate object. So
that's why you keep me around.
that is why I keep you around. And yeah, so I finally got it to where I want it. So eventually, Ernie, that's coming. It's gonna happen. Hopefully, this guy finishes that. He probably won't. I'll probably have to keep going on it later, but it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
It's been a few hours today already.
I mean, the nice part about a chef's knife made of Elmax is that, I mean, you almost never have to sharpen it. I mean, when you compare that to like something you would buy in a store. Okay, you compare that to well, I'm not going to talk about other companies, but you know what I'm talking about. Other knife companies that make kitchen knives, kitchen cutlery. You know, compared to the steel that they use in those. The magical steel that they make in their own foundry and don't have to disclose the composition of. Yeah, so compared to steels like that, I mean, you know, I'm thinking of German companies in particular that are slightly like conglomerates in the culinary industry. When you compare it to those kind of steels, I mean, it's unreal. I mean, I have a guy in Italy who has the original one that I did in Elmax. Hey, fuck you, it's my video. I'm under 10 minutes still. I'm gonna ramble on, man. What a bastard. Damn it. Come here, let me punch you in the nuts.
No.
And so he has the original kitchen knife I did in Elmax, and he's had it for almost 7 months now, and he still hasn't sharpened it. And he says it still shaves hair. So I believe it. It doesn't stay sharp for a long time. Not that bullshit heat-treated Elmax that a certain knife company put out and that people have been kind of poo-pooing Elmax about. I'm actively trying to dispel myths about Elmax because it really is a fantastic steel if you do it right. I mean, if you heat-treat it well. Let's see. Anything else that I wanted to show you guys? In here, no. In there, no. All right, I think that's it. For any of you guys that are on the pre-order list for the Pretiums, I'm still waiting on my steel. Monday's going to be a really not so pleasant day at Bullet Rudholm because I'm going to be calling there rather annoyed that I haven't heard anything back and I don't have steel. So yeah, I'm going to be getting a little nasty. I mean, let's face it. I mean, we're talking about a steel company that I'm going to do business with for the next 20 years of my life. So yeah. I mean, Crucible just started making 20 CV, so I mean, it's the same thing as M390. Why not? You know, or Carpenter makes 204P, same thing as M390. So it's in some of your guys' Spyderco Southerns, which I finally got to handle. I had a cool guy come in, a client, a fellow USN guy who hangs out on YouTube, see my videos. You know, kind of knows about the YouTube knife community a bunch, and he had the Spyderco Southern on him, and I was like, oh, I've been wanting to play with one of these. Those are nice. I see why you guys like them so much. They're very nice. They feel like just like one of my knives in terms of their smoothness. They're very nice. Very impressed. Kudos to Spyderco. That's why I like Spyderco. That's why I license stuff from them. They're cool. And who knows? Maybe one of these days, you know, we'll see if we can make something together. Make some Spyderco magic. Don't get excited though. It's an enormously long process. I was talking to the guy who handles their licensing and their interaction with custom makers, and he said, you know, they were working on that Spyderco Southern for 2 years before it got out of production. So things take time. I understand. Got to tool up an entire factory for it. I get it. All right, YouTube, that's enough of me rambling on. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter. And I'll see you guys later.